Hi everybody and welcome to my channel, Mystic Jess. I'm Jess and I feel called today to do a general reading for the collective. I'm using the Wisdom Seekers Tarot, which is really nice and simple, has a nice simple orange background. Orange is a color of intuition and spirituality, which I feel is appropriate. And they're really colorful. And so let's see what is going on today with the tarot, what the cards want to tell us today, what's going on with the energy. I really feel randomly, I haven't uploaded to this channel in a while, but I just feel randomly called to do a reading. So if you would excuse me or bear with me for a few moments while I just tap into the energy and shuffle, and I will pull some cards for us today because I just feel like as times are that we need it, and not that we need it, but that something is wanting to be said, if that makes sense. Okay, so we have the Fool, which looks like this, which is a card of new beginnings, which is very interesting. It's the 0 card in the Major Arcana, and 0 is a number or a symbol of infinity. So it could be pertaining to an infinite number of new beginnings, or that feeling that um, we're always kind of starting again. We have the 7 of Cups. So I feel like this is saying that our ships are coming in here. As you can see, there's 4 cups on the pier here and 3 on the ship. Sorry about this lighting. And 7 is a number of cosmic perfection, and cups is a suit of emotions, which is interesting. And we have the 10 of Swords. The 5 of Swords has been coming up a lot for my personal readings. The 10 is a number of completion. So with the Fool here, with the 7 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, the numbers themselves are telling me that there may have been a false start or some sort of new beginning in the past that brought us to this place where we're now coming into ourselves and coming to a place where we are more balanced within our emotions. The 3 of Cups on the ship is telling me that with these ships coming in, that they are bringing celebration and renewal. The 3 of Cups is a card of celebration, which is why I say that. And the blue skies here are really the colors here with the, can do it like this. You can see it in that kind of progression. It kind of goes from this dawny, purpley, more indigo looking sky to this clear blue, and then this, which almost denotes a sort of sunset, or I feel like it is like a sunset, sorry. And here I really like with the 10 of Swords that all the swords are pointing up. So I feel like it is coming into this unity, coming into this new beginning, that with the 7 of Cups in the present position is perfectly orchestrated for us. I'm being drawn to draw a 4th card. So we also have the 7 of Swords. And interestingly enough, those are all pointing down. But I feel like with this card, it's giving me the sense of being grounded. Here, the 4 swords are planted in the ground. I feel like this has to do with some sort of emotional communication here, because in both of these cards with the 7s, the four parts of the suit are grounded to the pier or to this place. But there is this sense of coming back to this place of groundedness or home. Here, I also like to point out that with the scene here with the castle, the Four of Swords, I feel like this is giving me a sense of protection here with the door closed. I usually like to point out that these three swords are risen and that they have the ability to see over these walls and see this greener pasture over here. But I feel like this has to do with protection. Like this is kind of coming back. Like I feel like this structure here is not like a fortress of being trapped or anything like that. I feel like with both of these sevens, it's cosmic perfection of coming home. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. And I'm getting a lot of sense of unity here with the Eight of Wands, how these are all lined up. And I feel like that is giving me really good energy actually here with the Eight of Wands. The 8 is a number of divine abundance. And here they're all in uniform here, all lined up. So I feel like in the sense of our ships coming in, here with the Ten of Swords, there is a unity, but the swords, sorry, just flipped you guys off, I didn't mean to. Here all the swords are circular, but here they're all lined up. So I feel like this is a lot of new energy coming to us. I feel like this is saying that we're on a new journey now and a new path after perhaps having a false start or having some sort of expectations that were not fulfilled but were meant to teach us the lessons in order to bring us to this divine place of a perfect homecoming, in a sense. We have the Fool here with the Queen of Wands with the unicorn here. I watched a funny video recently, sorry this is random, about how we are being inundated with unicorn symbolism. And with this card, I just kind of take it to mean that the Queen of Wands, Wands is a suit of passion. So I feel like I just take this to mean that we are embracing the uniqueness of our passions and what it is that really celebrates our individuality. With the Fool, you have the Fool with the Three of Pentacles, decision making. 3 is also good fortune, and celebrating Pentacles are a very grounded suit. So I really get this whole sense of like being grounded in this new beginning and being like situated in the place that we are meant to be in. I mean, that is inevitable, really. Like anybody on this path, on this spiritual journey, doesn't need me to really tell them that wherever we are, wherever we find ourselves, despite how it may seem, is exactly where we're meant to be. And that the universe is self-correcting. It self-corrects its course. In nature, self-correction is natural, for lack of a more creative term to say that. We also have the Prince of Pentacles, which is mirroring the Three of Pentacles here, which is interesting because he is juggling the Three of Pentacles here. So it could be that a male counterpart may be making their decision to choose a path. And that could be related to the Queen of Wands in a sense. It could be that the masculine energies in ourselves or the masculine energies in our lives may be taking a step back to the fiery feminine. And I know that masculine energy is a lot of times associated with fire in terms of aggression and assertion and all those types of things, but here with the Prince of Pentacles, it seems pretty whimsical. It seems pretty pretty healthy. I'm getting that vibe, very healthy, not imbalanced. It could be that a lot of feminine nurturing energy is now coming in to us or our lives. I don't really know how to say that, but we have the Ten of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles, so another very high feminine energy here with the Prince of Pentacles. This could have something to do with a maternal figure, mother-son relationship. Could be that we are now spinning or nurturing that maternal instinct within ourselves, having to do with whatever circumstances in our past that we were dealt in terms of family upbringing, all those types of things, that now we're coming into this grounded sense of that we're able to nurture ourselves in a motherly way, in a sense, mother ourselves, I guess. And we actually have counterparts here, which is interesting. We have the King of Pentacles here with the Seven of Swords. So we have counterparts here with this is what they look like together, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So it could be in the past, perhaps we chose to embark on a journey that took us deeper and deeper into our passions, nurturing our passions and our individuality. And this gave us a sense with the Prince of Pentacles here that there was a decision to make, and that through nurturing ourselves and our individuality, that brought us to a path to embark on, in a sense, the Fool's Journey, where we perhaps, I feel like I'm getting that poem, The Path Less Traveled by Robert Frost. Two paths diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference. And I'm getting the sense here with the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles that it's leading us to perhaps that soulmate energy. And a soulmate doesn't have to be romantic, it doesn't have to be anything really other than what it is. And for me, I think the 3 here is very symbolic or telltale, if that makes sense. I have the 3 just written here on my hand, just backwards here, but for me, this soulmate energy or this counterpart energy could be an evolution of the self or the counterpart in order for us or them to feel more whole. So it could be, in terms of math, that 1 plus 1 does not actually equal 2. I read an article recently that was talking about how when you find the right person, you'll know, because a soulmate or people in your tribe or people that you surround yourself with are really meant to make you feel more than whole. And 1 plus 1, call me crazy, but in math or in love doesn't make sense. Math is very mathematical, for lack of a better creative way of saying that, but 1 plus 1 can equal 3, in the sense that when we are more than whole, when we are 1.5 of ourselves, when one whole person meets another whole person, and they both make each other feel more whole and make each other feel in the highest of their energies, that they actually become more. So 1 plus 1 equals 3, because it, in a sense, makes you feel like you're 1.5, if that makes sense. I really hope that this reading helped or resonated or helped cleared up or clarified some things. Thank you for liking or subscribing or commenting my videos in order to make them more accessible to the wider collective. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more tarot readings with Mystic Jess.